is the only thing I know. When it's Blackreign, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth. And I'm getting sticky with the stick work too. It's already over if I kick first. Ooh, top 100, they can get work too. First in the world, and it's got me in a mood. Running up the score is the only thing I know. When it's Blackreign, then you know it's gon' pour. Running up the score is the only thing I know. If I need a comeback, I'm clutch in a fourth.
Alright, man, so we are officially done with the Tier 5 series. We got a national championship with Army. We are currently on a 13-game win streak, playing with Tier 5 teams. Man, I know I said I was going to play with Air Force, but I've already played with Air Force. If you guys going to take a look on the channel, it's Air Force versus Miami. I ended up beating Miami Hurricanes with Air Force. So we are now in the Tier 4, and we're going to rock out with these teams, man. Got some fire Tier 4 teams. Oh my God. BYU is Tier 4? Wait till we get to BYU. Is nasty. Georgia Tech being Tier 4 is crazy. It's just off the top of my head too. Just off the top of my head. I think Pitt got some good receivers. I lost to a dude who was rocking with Rice as I had Bama. That was my first win streak loss. I think I was on like a 212 game win streak, and I lost to somebody who had Rice. TCU's fire, Texas State fire. Toledo got some speed. USF got some speed, 98 speed receiver. Oh, this is about to be fun. Starting with App State. Starting off with App State, we're going to search any tier. We're not just searching Tier 1s, you know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, me personally, I get tired of playing against Bama and Georgia and them teams every single time. So, you know, if I do match up versus them, that's cool with me. But I would like to see some other matchups, some shit like this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, story, man. So, funny story. For y'all who don't know, I did go to Appalachian State. That's where I committed to out of high school. I don't know if I should tell a good app story or a bad app story. Let's just start off with the beginning, right? So, starting at a high school, I had a defensive lineman and a tight end who were twin brothers, and we got invited to go on our visits to App State. I had like 10 offers, and they had no offers, and we went on our visit together. And I had just came back from my visit to Toledo, and I was going to commit to Toledo, but we went on our visit to Appalachian State, and like that shit was just like, I don't know, it felt like home. So we went out the first night, and dude was like, offensive lineman was like, yeah, bro, if they offer me, then I'll commit on the spot. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Tight end brother, he was like, you know, shit, he didn't have an offer from him or nothing. But they was like, we're gonna leave it up to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna come here, you know what I'm saying, we could all come here together, like us three, it'd be great. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, so let me think about it. So we went out that night. I ended up waking up that morning. Had a fire night, by the way. Ended up waking up that morning, and I was like, you know what? This would be great to go to a college 2 hours away from home. Damn, App ain't got no fucking speed, dog. What the fuck, boy? But I was like, this should be great to just, you know, go to school 2 hours away from home. Okay, we gotta go quick jumping Thomas Davis. I was like, this should be great to just go to school 2 hours away from with some people that I'm already knowing. You feel me? Like, that should be cool. So we ended up committing, but we kind of like did it as like a package deal. We were telling coach, like, listen, the only way that we'll commit is if, you know, you give us all full ride scholarships. And I was already offered a full ride the defensive tackle who was going to App State to play offensive line, he did not get. He got a full scholarship too, but the tight end brother, he did not get a full ride. They gave him some pretty much scholarship money, and he was like, "Hey, bro, that's good with me because his parents was already rich, so they was gonna pay for him to go to school anyway." That was a box. If we get some D-line pressure, we chilling because that was a box. Tired of losing? Here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research and finding the safest picks to ensure wins. Sign up for the weekly player props, team bets, or both, and let's win together. There's even a subscription for beginners that is completely free and gives you one pick daily. Once again, here at Rain Game Picks, the focus is doing research to find the safest picks and winning as a team. So we ended up committing, right? So this might be RPO to the tight end. And if it is, I gotta go and play it because my flat player damn sure ain't gonna play it. Let's put him in a hard flat to see if he'll actually play it. Is he chewing clock? What is this? I know damn well he ain't chewing clock. Come on, bro. We have a spot there. But before so in high school, right, I had like I was beefing with some players at a different school, and it was like Twitter beef. But it was like it was Twitter beef, but it was like real deal beef. Shit was crazy. So me and these dudes would go back and forth with each other on Twitter. Oh, you ain't this, you ain't that. When I see you, I'm gonna do this. When I see you, I'm gonna do that. And at that point in time, wow. At that point in time, I was already committed to App State. So my recruiting coach, who's actually still coaching, he's at Louisville right now. I think his name was Ledford. Coach Ledford was the offensive line coach at App State when I was there. I think he's at Louisville, or he's in the league coaching. I can't remember. I don't know where he's at right now. But he called me one day and was like, "Hey, check this out." You know what I'm saying? Head coach got a hold of your Twitter profile, and he did not like what he was seeing. Athletic director did not like the things he was seeing on there. So, you're gonna have to calm it down because even though you are fully committed, we could definitely snatch that scholarship from you at any time. And I was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I gotta cool out. I gotta calm down. I had just went and got the App State tattooed on me. Like I got Yusuf right there. I got the App State football right there. They was like, yeah, you just gotta calm down. So, I was just the type of guy who never backed down from like any type of smoke. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way he's actually chewing clock, bro. This is honestly crazy. I knew the RPO was coming. I knew it was. He's actually chewing clock. So while these dudes still comment on me on Twitter and shit, I'm still commenting back. Hey, when I see you, I'm gonna do this to you. Yeah, we ain't doing no fighting. It's straight pistol play. When I catch you, it's up. And like these were the type of dudes that you like. They was at the rival high school, and it was competitive smoke, but it turned into like. You know what I'm saying? It turned into beef. And where I'm from, you got to stop it before it start. Come on, get outside. Get outside. What type of fucking angle? Who taught y'all? Who the cornerback at App State right now? When I was there with Coach Brown. Coach Brown would have committed a murder on dude right there. This is just QB draw or QB blast. I know this playbook. Where I'm from, I'm not saying it's a dangerous place, but like, shit get real. You know what I'm saying? Shit definitely get real. So I'm commenting back. So I get a phone call from the head coach. At that time, it was Coach Satterfield, I think. Coach Sat is at, I want to say Coach Sat is at Louisville too. I think when Coach Sat went to Louisville, he took the whole App State staff. So I think Sat is at Louisville. But I got a call from him. He was like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?" I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Listen, we you know what I'm saying? We under consideration right now of taking your scholarship from you. Like, amazing player, this and that." He was like, "But Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 to instantly get $50 when you put in a $5 pick. It's pretty simple. Just pick more or less on your favorite players on the projected stat line for the day. PrizePicks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA, college football, college basketball, NFL, and many more. PrizePicks also offers mixed sports entries, like you can take more points for Caitlin Clark, more total bases for Aaron Judge, more passing yards for Patrick Mahomes, or more assists for LeBron James on the same entry. With the fast and secure withdrawal systems, PrizePicks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, head over to your Apple Store or Google Play and download PrizePicks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 and instantly get $50 when you do one $5 entry. You can't be typing like that on Twitter. You can't be typing what you're typing, and you know what I'm saying? We ask that you go and erase it and, deactivate your Twitter. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't look soft. But then I was like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? I gotta these dudes I'm arguing with, like one of the dudes I was arguing with, he had just got locked up. He didn't have shit going on after college. Another dude wasn't even thinking about going to college, had no scholarships, nothing. But they was good, solid players though. But because of off the field antics, they wasn't gonna do anything. So I was like, I can't be in the situation they in. So I was like, all right, you know what? I understand. Deleted it, deactivated it, went from there, right? So we get to App State, and our recruiting class ended up being like one of the baddest, I want to say one of the baddest recruiting classes that's come through App State in a long time. When I say baddest, I mean like we was ruthless. Like the trouble we got in when we got there was just insane. The group before us that got there, their graduating year was 16, so they called themselves 1-6. Well, we was like, shit, so now you don't want to block him. Okay, cool. So we was like, shit, we 1-7. You know what I'm saying? We just pretty much stole their name with, pretty much with our graduating year. Y'all 1-6, we 1-7, we after y'all. So, but when we got there, the amount of motion we had on campus was just disgusting. We had seniors asking us what we was doing on the weekend. Like, yo, bro, what 1-7 doing this weekend? Y'all boys going out. We trying to hang out with y'all. Like seniors. We had the seniors asking us what we getting into this weekend. Shit, we trying to hang out. We trying to hang out with 1-7. What 1-7 got planned with this weekend? We like, damn. We really have emotion like that. But the first weekend we got there, so they set us up in this apartment complex pretty much with these mansion houses. And the way it was set up right, it was all on a row. 5 of us lived in this house, 5 lived in that house, and it was set up for pretty much it was set up for for the summer, you know what I'm saying? So everybody could pretty much hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, make sure, you know what I'm saying, we got workouts in the morning, make sure y'all get to y'all workouts. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't there, that's on y'all. Y'all live with him, such and such. So I knew that was gonna be a bad read. I should have just waited on my drag. The drag from the outside receiver was definitely gonna be open. It just sucked. This offense formation has nothing good in no 5 wide, no regular trips. Only trips they got is with the tight end attached. But that's how App State is offensively for real. They run pistol and they a downhill running team. Oh my goodness gracious. We got some work to do. Passing wise, I'm still in the tier 5 mindset. I'm in the mindset of okay, we can't hold the ball long because we're not going to be able to block up these guys on the offensive line. So that's why I rushed that crosser on 4th down. When I really think about it, I have a tier 4 team versus a tier 2, and Buffalo's D line is not that crazy. So I had time. I was just thinking I got to make sure I get this ball out before I get sacked, and I should have just been more patient with it. So This is the first game I played in a while too, so I'll adjust. You know, I should win this game. If I score before half, get the ball back at halftime, score again, I'm gonna have to find some way to get a quick stop or hold to 3. But I gotta make sure I got time after it's 14-14 because this guy like to chew clock. So that's where my mind is at right now. I need to find like they have no like legit trips 3 receiver sets. It's always with a tight end attached. Never mind. Yes, they do. Okay, we can rock out. I got a verticals. Bam. This is all I've been looking for. The first weekend we got there, right? They had you two bars called Char and one called Palucci's. I'm not sure if Char's still there, but I know for a fact we shut down Palucci's. like legit shut it down. Like we ended up getting to a fight. We ended up getting to a fight in the bar. I think the bar was I'm not sure at the time if the bar was 18 and up or what, but all of us as freshmen was in there. All of us. All of us as freshmen was in that bar. So we ended up getting to this fight. I'm talking about we busting out windows. I'm talking about the shit was crazy. We get a phone. We get a call to the office. You know what I'm saying? To talk to the head coach. Hey, we need everybody from 1-7. Coach knew our name. Everybody on campus knew 1-7. Wait, we need everybody from 1-7 in the team meeting room. Went to team meeting room. Coach like, so we heard about what went on downtown. You know what I'm saying? Who started? This one I knew we was like, this shit was serious. We all looked around like, shit, we don't know what you talking about, coach. We all looked around like, shit, who was there? They said who started. They said who did what? Oh, coach, we don't know. We don't know nothing about that. Coach looking like, we like, shit, we don't. They like, we got you, cause like they got camera footage, and we like, well, do your job, coach. Hey, we like that camera footage and see who it was, cause shit, at that time, that's when we knew we was like, okay, this shit can really get dangerous. Like this shit can get. We got a QB blast. Wow, this shit can get serious. So. I guess at the time they didn't have camera footage because none of us end up getting in trouble. Aguilar got to be faster than that. Aguilar got to be faster than that. I knew it was man to man. I just didn't have time to. I wanted to put my running back on an angle route. I thought Aguilar was faster than that. I have no more timeouts either. Fuck. So it says he's in cover. It just said he was in cover 4. The question is, can I throw this out route on the left side? No, because his user went there. We got the backside dig. You feel me? That's how you read that shit. That's how you read that shit. You got something going out that way, he pop out that way. You feel me? That's how you read that shit. But our group stayed getting in trouble. But at the same time, our group getting in trouble. Our group was the most like dynamic on the field too. We had freshmen who was team leaders. You had Marcus Cox, who was the running back, freshman. All-American running back. He just got indicted into the Athlete Hall of Fame. The reason I know that all of us are still in the same group chat together, like to this day. We all in the same group chat. We all still text each other. We all still make sure everybody good. Everything. Corner route. Good defense. Still to this day, we're in a 1-7 group chat. Till this day. Shit crazy. But we had Keenan Gilchrist, who was the defensive end. I want to say all conference defensive end. Give me a sack fumble, man. We had we had a lot of freshmen who was actually starting on that team early on. We was performing better than everybody else as far as the weight room, 40-yard dashes, vertical jump. Only thing we was not good at was going to class. We did not. Now we had a couple that went to class, but like majority of us, we did not go to class. We got to a point to where like they had this thing called Breakfast Club, and it was pretty much punishment. Like if you did not go to class, or you was late to a meeting, or you was late to a workout, it was no arguing. Bam, you got Breakfast Club, and that was pretty much like I think it was 5 a.m. or 5 a.m. punishment, to where like you got up at 5 a.m. and you was on the field doing some type of rolling, or push-ups every 5 yards, or it was punishment. Well, people thought it was punishment, but to us, we looked at it as like, hey, we getting better, bro. Where are you throwing that to? Where are you throwing that to, bro? I knew when that left my hands, that was too far. I knew it was. And he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback, too. That's crazy. So while we looked at it as punishment, you know what I'm saying? Well, they looked at it as punishment. We looked at it as, hey, we getting better. So it got to a point where they just got tired of giving us Breakfast Club. Like, they was like, you know what? We actually getting tired of waking up in the morning. Because y'all, if for some reason this shit ain't registering in y'all's mind, like, this is punishment. So we end up shutting down Breakfast Club. Like, shit's crazy. We end up shutting that shit down. Like, okay, we got to find something else. Because, like, obviously this ain't punishment to them. We out there laughing, playing around. They like, hey, we going to be out here a little bit longer. We like, we don't give a damn, bro. Like, this is actually fun to us. This is actually punishment for y'all, not us. So we got to a point where they shut that down, and we really just stopped going to class, and like, but we ended up having good grades and shit. We was getting girls to do our homework and shit as freshmen. So for other teammates, they were looking at it like, damn, these niggas got it going on. Like, they ain't going to class, they getting their grades done, they doing us. Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. We got seniors asking us, hey, bro, what's such and such number? You think she'll do it? You think she'll do my homework for me, bro? Great knockout, boy. It's a great knockout. I can't lie, this is the biggest play of the game. I can't even lie. I can't lie, this is the biggest play of the game. And it's funny because he know I'm blitzing. Let's go. No, he did not get his feet down. No, fuck no. No, he didn't. Hell no. Nah. Ain't no way. No. No. Man, that's the biggest play of the game right there. That's the one that's gonna hurt me. That's funny, man. That's funny. It sucked because like Shedeur can see like that my guys are blitzing, so all he gotta do is block or now he changing shit up. Great tackle, man. Fuck. That was the biggest play of the game, right? Wow. Travis got takeoff. I knew I should have backed him up right there. And my blitz, them boys are blocking up amazingly. My blitz ain't getting there either, so that hurt. But eventually, all that trouble and all that, you know what I'm saying, end up getting me kicked out. So, but that was probably my funnest, if funnest is even a word. That was the most memorable year, I feel like. We got a hard fight on that left side. I feel like he's throwing the out route. And I switched to a hard flat late because I knew a cloud wasn't gonna play that shit. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. I gotta play this smart. This gotta be the last drive right here. It just has to be. I don't trust that I'll get another stop before. If I score, it's just too much time trying to hold him to 3 points. Or trying to hold him in general. Oh, God. Here we go. We can't even. That's one thing I hope they change in 26. Like, damn, bro. It's 4 seconds left on the play clock. It's not like we got 3 or 2 or 4 seconds left. We can't call a play. That's honestly crazy. Jeez Louise. But my freshman year, I was when I got there, I was starting. I was battling with another freshman, Keenan. I was battling with another freshman. He was like the dog line defensive end. He like the rush D end. He ended up going to the league. Look him up, Keenan Gilchrist. And then I was battling with the senior for the anchor spot, which is pretty much like the nickel. Pretty much like the nickel linebacker. And first game we went to Montana. I was getting snaps, but I was mainly special teams. And then I ended up tearing my meniscus, which sat me out for 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. And at that point, coach was like, we might as well just redshirt you. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you to miss. We don't need you missing 3 games of a season when we can just redshirt you. And we got other linebackers just, you know what I'm saying, all doing great collective work. So I was like, all right, cool. But they was like, we're going to redshirt you, but we still want you traveling to the away games. So I ended up traveling to Walford. I ended up traveling to, this is when we was in the SoCon. This is before we even transferred to the Sun Belt. He legit dropped that. Like he dropped that. Yes. We gotta catch that. Like what the what? Straight through his hands? Come on, bro. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Another chance. Thank you. Fuck. Thank you. Now right there, that's why I took my time. Like, okay, cool. You know, we got time in the pocket. His D line ain't getting there. We got time. But so I was traveling to the away games as a redshirt player who knew I was never gonna get in the game. So one weekend I made a decision. I was like, hey coach, I want to go home for the holidays and I want to be with my family. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, take that, go ahead, take this. You know what I'm saying? It was away games. So like, yeah, go ahead, take this weekend. Go and be with your family. I was like, cool. So then I did it again. I was like, we had home games, you know what I'm saying? For a home game, the freshmen got to be on the sideline for the home games. But away games, that's when like the red shirts get the party and everything like that. So I'm like, you know what? Shit. So I was like, shit, you know what? Fuck it, I'm finna just head to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Head to the crib again. I hope coach don't say nothing to me. And he didn't. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he forgot. And that's when I would start getting in trouble. Like I was going home, getting in trouble with the same dudes I was beefing with before, and then I started going out with the other red shirts. They was putting me on game. Hey bro, the frat parties this weekend gonna be lit. Hey bro, while the team is in fucking New Mexico playing New Mexico State or something like that, but we're gonna be here at the frat parties. I'm like, shit, say less, you feel me? Let's do it. And that's when I started getting in trouble. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? Gotta know better than that. But as a freshman, I was like, man, we just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Ain't nothing but some fun. You know what I'm saying? But that was the turning point right there. If I would have just stuck with the team, traveling, you know what I'm saying, really trying to learn the playbook and really trying to get to know what's going on with the system, I would have been all right. But nah, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, normal college shit. I wanted to go out and party and have fun, and yeah, it was having too much fun, beating people up and all type of shit. Boy, that shit was. And when I think about it right now, when I really think about it, it's like, damn, bro, that shit was. We talk about it all the time. We like, damn, bro, you know that shit was. He's in cover 2, and I don't like passing the ball down here versus cover 2. I don't know what the flag is, but I hope it's on him. I don't know what the flag is. Defense, pass interference. Oh my God, thank you. I ain't gonna tell y'all why I thought I was throwing that ball to. Which was probably still a pick too, because I didn't even see who was on that side of the field. I just feel like nobody was over there. I was trying to throw it to the slot guy right here on the right side, while I just put on the flat. But I feel like he had a corner just sitting right in front of him too. So I definitely got lucky right there. Like that was the luckiest shit that ever could have happened right there. Definitely got lucky right there with the defense. That shit was luck. They telling me go for 2, but I like my chances in. I gotta get a stop regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? Going for 2 is I gotta get a stop regardless. So going for 2 is not smart. I gotta get a stop regardless. But that shit was 2013, right? When we talk in a group chat, we like, bro, you know we've been locked in for over 10 years. Like, we've been locked in, like. Locked in for 10 years plus. 10 years plus. When we sit back and think about it, we be like, yo, that shit is actually insane. 10 years is crazy. Hey, dude, where's my Thomas Davis, 15. That's my hey. You got the you got quick jump, don't you? Yeah, you out there. Come on. I got it because I got to put a spy out there. I got to play this corner route. I'm pass committing. Come on now. Didn't I just say I got to play a corner route, bro? I don't. I know, and I know he run the corner route too. I know he is. We're gonna man it up this time. Come on! I don't know if I like that read he was about to throw. I can't give him all that time, bro. It just sucked because Shador got that blitz radar. He can see. You see that? Look at that. He's seeing who all blitzing and shit. I hate that. He gonna block him. We should get one person free right there. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. We got time? 30 seconds. We ain't got time. That was risky defense. I can't even lie. That was risky as fuck defense because he catch that. We in trouble. That was risky defense. Hey, but what they say, you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Eh? You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, eh? I throw that shit. I throw that shit, boy. He was nervous. He lucky I had more time on the clock. App State has won the toss. We would like to play defense first circle. We get a stop. We kicking straight field goal. Soon as I get a stop, 1st and 10. Bloop, kicking the field goal. I feel like this is just direct snap with the running back. Yep. Do I need to get in 3-4 for this? Like, what the fuck? What Rob say? What the hell? I feel like he don't trust himself passing the ball, really. I really don't think he do. Listen, Mountaineers, we at home. The crowd is crazy right now. The crowd is going crazy. Tighten up. We can't miss tackles like that. Tighten up now. Gun slot right. This is just RPO to the. to that tight end. Y'all scoot over that way. Y'all got the run right there. You're not throwing that vertical. You ain't that crazy. You ain't trying to throw that vertical. You ain't stupid. You can fake hot route it all you want. We ain't going for that. You really don't want to pass the ball. Come on, come on. What type of angles are these? Hello? Where art thou? Come on now. Come on, I need y'all right now. Defense, defense, You blitzing, you there. Come on. Jet sweep is a smart play call. And I'm a smarter player, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Set the edge. Stop that shit before it start. Come on. Take your 3 points. Take your 3 points. Don't be crazy. Look at me. That's how you fight. That's how you favors. That's how you, boy, you probably in the league right now for that play right there on Travis. You probably make it to the league or some shit like that. 5 wide. Okay, cool. Just stop the corner routes. Stop the corner routes. He nervous. He is nervous. Come on, make it 4th and 15. We like that. Take your 3. There we go. GG's. GG's. We ain't gonna go for no block. You run a little fake on me. No, sir. Come on. I'm getting 7. I'm getting 7. Hey, brother, man. You can't stop me from getting 7. I just can't do nothing crazy here. We'll take 3 right there. Why do I feel like he is in... I was about to say, why do I feel like that was man to man? Why do I feel like that? It say 2. Like, it tell me what coverage he's supposed to be in 2, but I don't think that's what he in. Ooh, shallow. You know you ain't no good open field tackler either. They know better. They know better right there. This gonna get him right here. Yep. This is it. Good defense, boy. Good defense, boy. Good defense, boy. Get up, Joey. Get up. Yeah, pop right up. Good defense. Very good defense right there. I want to try shallow so bad back there on this crosser. Oh, what this is? This better not be no cover 3. We hit that corner route on the right side. Oh, that was terrible. That's on me. That was, first of all, is a bad. That's on me. That's my loss. That's my loss. I take that. I was greedy. I was greedy. I was greedy right there. I got greedy. It was cover 3, and that dude chased that shit farther than I thought he would. So this linebacker, I see the linebacker running out there, but he can't get there. It's this guy right here. Why you turn that running with that? And first of all, why this? And this crazy about cover 3, right? This is a hook. This is a hook. This is what the hooks play. You expect your hook to be in the middle right here, playing what he playing. You know what I'm saying? My read was probably to the running back, or this. No, it's the crosser. What I should have been looking at. Bam, crosser wide open for a touchdown. Bam. Is the ball out of my hands yet? Nope. Bam, crosser wide open. But I'm looking at this. Your hook's supposed to drop back and play right here where he playing, right there. This nigga's hook just played a corner route, bro. Not your purple that's supposed to play shit like that. Your hook. I got greedy right there. That's on me. That's on me. We'll take that. We'll take that. First tier 4, we had a loss. Cool. It was bound to happen. We won 13 in a row. That's on me. GG's, man. Smash the like button. We'll keep the tier 4 series going, man. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Blackreign.